Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at some more Ultra League battles here, and I'm going to tell you what's going on. We're going to be using this team for the entire video, the Empoleon, Shadow Exeggutor, and Typhlosion here. So we made it back up to around 29, like 75, and then we dropped dramatically. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. All right, you know, when you get hard counted in the beginning, yeah, you go down, you swap, you figure things out, you get hard counted in the swap, there's nothing you can do. Okay, my hands are tied here. We tried, folks. So unfortunately, we're not going to get a legend rank. It's just not going to happen. So there's, you know, it's a little bit unfortunate. I know a lot of you out there wanted to see me hit it. And there's also a good amount of people that were hoping that I did not hit it, which is kind of pathetic, kind of sad and sorry of an existence of a life, you know. But it's okay. You can't save all the basement dwelling people. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. In with the Typhlosion, we're going to be looking at some of the better battles that I did have, and you know, many losses as well, so you can have an idea as to what I was dealing with. So we're in a great position here. We did build up to the maximum amount of energy. We're going to go ahead and start throwing these blast burns, taking down that thing in one shot, and they have a Clefable in the back, and Typhlosion's just perfect for this matchup here. And this is one of very few good matchups that I do have here. So, all right, taking them out, taking the win with the Typhlosion. Fantastic. Moving it on here, and we're going to be met with a Charizard. Like I said, these are going to be the more good odds battles that we're going to be having here. So they're going to be swapping into the muck. So what we're going to do is go ahead and let this go through, and once they do, we're going to go ahead and swap. We're going to hold on to all that energy and wait for that Charizard, bringing in the Typhlosion. So what the plan is going to happen here is we're going to shield this up. We're expecting that Sludge Wave, so good call on my end. And we're going to go ahead and let everything else go through here. We're just going to start blast burning. They're going to let it go down, holding on to both of their shields and coming in with the Machamp. So this is good. We do have the Exeggutor and an Empoleon with loaded energy. So we are looking fantastic here. And I'm expecting just a cross chop. We're going to go ahead and let this go, because we're going to go ahead and come in here with the, of course, Exeggutor, because why would we go in here with the Empoleon taking super effective from that Shadow Machamp? They're going to be swapping, and we're instantly swapping ourselves into our Empoleon and going straight for the Hydro Cannon, getting that last shield out of them. And we're going to be able to make it to the Hydro Cannon again. Now, I think they had Dragon Claw, maybe probably trying to build up the Blast Burn there, but anyways, going down, farming us there, or their plan was to just have us take them down. They're going to come in here with the Machamp and farm, and then try to build up to enough energy to take us out with the charge move on the Exeggutor, but they were probably very close to that. Into the next battle, and we're met with a Charizard here, and we're going to be swapping into our Typhlosion when they go into that Alolan Muck. So a little bit of a different situation this time around. Kind of crazy that we're seeing the same lineup here. Yeah, and we are going to be just instantly swapping and not doing what we did for that last one here. Letting that first one go through, just a Dark Pulse, and we will be shielding this up here. If they want to double shield that Muck, that's going to be, you know, fantastic. I wanted them to think that we do have two Blast Burns, so shielding it up would be useless. So they do let it go down. In comes the Charizard, and we're actually able to get to another Blast Burn, which is pretty awesome. This will do a good amount of damage, even though it is going to be Fire type. And that Charizard does have Wing Attack, so it will be gaining energy a little bit faster than opposed to Fire Spin. So we're going to shield this up. Blast Burn, good call. They're going to be swapping into their own Empoleon. We're going to go ahead and go into our Exeggutor here, and we still need to look out for that Drill Peck. It's not going to KO, but it is going to be very close, and we're able to get to the Bullet Seed, or should I say Seed Bomb. And that is very good. We're going to be getting that shield out of them. Fantastic. So at this point, we're looking pretty good. Our Empoleon is healthy. It has energy. So we should be able to come out on top here. Well, we will come out on top. Now at this point, we're simply going to farm down. And as soon as that Charizard enters the battle, we're going to hit that Hydro Cannon and take it out. We're definitely not going to throw any energy here, farming it down, and they're going to back out yet because they know. So good game there. Moving it on to the next one here. Let's see what they have to offer, and it is going to be an Ampharos. So this is the story of my life, all right? And if you're like, okay, well, switch up your team, that's not... There's thousands of people out here that can vouch that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you switch your team, it follows you. So we're going to go ahead and let this Thunder Punch go through. and hitting this blast burn here. Do they want to double shield a Ampharos? Well, that's the first one. They're going to be swapping. We're going to go ahead and stay in here and throw this so we can... Oh, they're letting it go through. Sounds good to me. We're just going to go straight down. There's no point there. I think we want to go in here with our Empoleon and farm down. I know that sounds maybe crazy, but I mean, not really, because we resist everything it's going to throw at us. We will be able to come out of this with a lot of energy. So that's going to be pretty nice. So I'm expecting, you know... I'm expecting something else, so I go for the Hydro Cannon, but they're pretty smart. They have that Venusaur in the back, and it is going to catch this not very effective Hydro Cannon. Well done, but it's okay. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Venusaur, doing massive damage with that Confusion. Super effective to it, and we're going to go ahead and shield this up. I couldn't risk it. They're going to be swapping into their Ampharos. We're going to go ahead and go straight for that Seed Bomb. Taking them out. In comes the Venusaur. We're able to take it out with Confusion. Fantastic. Let's keep it moving here. On to the next one. It's very unfortunate, guys, but I'm not going to dwell on it. I could, you know, it would have been nice if we hit Legend and, you know, but hey, I'm not going to get hung up on it. Whatever. What I really wanted the most was, what did I want? I think the clothing. The pose is okay, I suppose, but whatever. Anyways, up against the Empoleon here, we're going to go ahead and actually shield up the Typhlosion and go for another Blast Burn here. So we are getting both shields out of them, which is pretty awesome. At this point, we're going to do the Empoleon thing again. Go in here and start farming it down. Now, I don't think we're going to go all the way because that's going to get a little much. I think they might be able to take us pretty low if we do that. Oh, they're actually going to swap, and we're going for the correct one this time. Fantastic, but can we hit all the bubbles? Oh, we do. Well done. Now we're going to go ahead and swap into our Venusaur here. And I'm expecting a Frenzy Plant, but it is a Sludge Bomb, so good thing we did shield that up. I mean, why would they go for... Of course they would go Sludge. I mean, they're about to go down. There's no point in baiting at that point. Anyways, in comes the Empoleon. We're going to go straight for the Seed Bomb here. And good old trusty Executor is going to help us take the win. And they have a Gengar on the back, and they just back out. Now, I jumped up and kind of laughed at that point because I felt like they still had somewhat of a fighting chance. I know the Confusions would have done a lot. But anyways, on to the next battle. We're met with this Legend here that is starting it off with the Shadow Executor. Very nice. I was trying to catch a Seed Bomb, but joke's on me, and here comes the hard counter, swapping into a Shadow Swampert, and my day has been ruined. Alright, so I do believe this was the first battle of the set. Gotta hate that when you... take a loss for the first one. You're already going downhill, and then it's just going to be an uphill battle to just simply gain points. So going back in here with the Executor, and we're going to go ahead and shield this up. It is a Hydro Cannon, so that's very unfortunate for us, but at least we're able to take them down before they're able to get off another one. Coming in with the Typhlosion. You know, if I could have gone for Psychic, but yeah, they're going to be shielding it up, so good call going in here. And I have no idea why I hit Drill Peck over Hydro Cannon. But whatever, I expected them to shield it anyways. In comes that Blast Burn. We're going to go ahead and shield it ourselves. I know they have a bunch of energy and they're retreating with it. Going in here with the Executor to take us out with the Psychic almost. They already know that does more than the Seed Bomb. Shields are down. You might as well go for it. So good call there. I was trying to calculate how I could possibly win this, but it's not happening. We're going to take out this Executor, but they come in with Typhlosion and take us out. Do believe I backed out in a rage. All right, into the next battle here. We're met with an Abomasnow. Okay, another counter. This is the way it's going to be for the entire rest of the season. I have no idea why they're stopping the gain and loss of points for the Kanto Cup. I guess they just want people to have fun, I suppose. Why don't they just make a separate thing that you can go in and battle without having to use points? An open... battle session without any sort of repercussion in winning or losing, but that's okay. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and let it go down. Going in with the Typhlosion to farm a little. They're going to be swapping into their Drifblim here, and I can't go in with Executor. I mean, we can do a good amount of damage, but we're taking super effective from the quick move as well as Icy Wind and Shadow Ball. They're going for Icy Wind. We are calling it. They're lowering our attack, but we're still going to put a lot of pressure and damage onto them with the Blast Burn. Letting it go through. We're going to go ahead and swap. Just trying to get a farm down here. Unfortunate for me. Looks like I'm going to have to use a shield as well as get an attack debuff. Love it. Gotta love it when they survive with just that little bit of HP. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up and farm them down and see what we can do. What they have in the back. And we're able to take them down. What's in the back? A fighter. Surfetched. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Going to go ahead and take that last shield and going for another Seed Bomb here. I could have built up to Psychic, but that thing charges way too fast, and I feel like they're building up to 2 here, and I'm like, it's over. They're going to get this off. Leaf Blade, and nope, it doesn't take us out in an Incinerate. It takes them out, so good. That was a close one. Into the next battle, we're met with a Gengar here. Now, if it has Sludge Bomb, it's going to be forced to go with the Shadow Claw. More than likely, they do have Sludge Bomb for coverage, so we'll see what happens here. Going to go ahead and let it go through. It is just a Shadow Punch. Now, at this point, they don't really need to reveal Shadow Ball. They can just go Shadow Claw and Shadow Punch again because we're low enough at this point. And we're going to go ahead and shield it up. Let's see what we can do here and taking them out with energy, so that's pretty good. Going to go straight for the Hydro Cannon here on whatever they're throwing in. Should have looked, but it could have been a fighter, and it is a Kingdra, and that is going to have a massive resistance to the Hydro Cannon, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and go in here with the Exeggutor and see what we can do. Maybe we can come back from this. We have 0 shields left. Going to go for the Seed Bomb here, but this is pretty much a GG for us. And getting to the Seed Bomb, not able to get it off. We have a Typhlosion in the back, and I back out. No good. Let's go. We're at the point now where we're screaming in the apartment. So we're met with a Muck. This Muck is going to have Thunder Punch. It's going to be super effective to us, but it's not a completely safe matchup for them. They got Poison Jab, which is resisted by us. As you can see, we're doing a ton of damage here. And we're going to go ahead and let this go through, and it is that Thunder Punch. We're going to go ahead and swap, and I was trying to take them out, but they are actually able to retreat into that Charizard. We're going to go ahead and bait them with the Seed Bomb here, and we're getting the shield. That's great. I suppose I could have just went for the Psychic, got the defense drop. That probably would have been a better play. It's not guaranteed, but hey. So we're going to go ahead and go in here with our Empoleon, shielding up this Blast Burn. Going to go ahead and farm this down. Fantastic. And expecting them to come back in here with the Muck and try to get off a Thunder Punch here. So we're going to just go straight for this. I don't know what's with me in the Drill Peck. Yeah, all right, that was just horrible. Onto that Obstagoon, we could have done so much more damage. Swapping into Typhlosion here and going for that Blast Burn. Now, I mean, it's not the best matchup. See, counter is it's a very good move, and it's going to be gaining energy quick, and they're going to get off these charge moves, and it's going to be all bad for us here. So in comes this Muck, and I'm like, I guess I'll just shield it up and then build up this energy. We have a Blast Burn, and we're going to be able to take the win here. Let's get it. Was a close one, but we were able to, I mean, the lead was okay. The lead was actually okay. That's a contributor. So we're met with a Gengar again. All right, the Gengar leads are in full swing, and I think we're going to go ahead and do the same song and dance by letting that first one go through and then shielding up the second one, trying to farm down. They did it a little bit different, built up a little bit more energy, so I may, yeah, never mind, we're shielding this up. Different play here. Going to keep our energy, and now we're going to go ahead and let this go through for sure. And it is another Shadow Punch, and we're going to be able to farm down, so fantastic. Even shields, no problem. And I tried to go for a Drill Peck, but see, there it is. That's exactly why I don't like to hesitate too much, because something's going to come in and just take you out just like that. We could have burned a shield. They would have been shieldless here. We're still in a decent position, but we could have been better, right? You look at the top, you see what the types are. Sometimes you just have to react even quicker than that's going to be able to appear for you. So we're going in here, and this is going to be a Sludge Bomb for sure. We're going to farm down, and this is a GG's. Just going to simply hit this Blast Burn, but they do back out, and we take the win there. Fantastic. Moving it on to the next battle here, folks. Please give it a big thumbs up if you do enjoy my battles or my videos. We're met with a Honchkrow. Very interesting here. So I was thinking maybe it's a double flying charge move here. Maybe they got Sky Attack and Brave Bird, but they do have Dark Pulse, go figure. And we're letting it go through, doing a good amount of damage. Honchkrow is very squishy, so they have to shield this up. They want to survive. And they're going to be retreating, I think, with energy here. Yeah. And trying to catch this Hydro Cannon with their Tangrowth. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Typhlosion here. Now we have to remember that Honchkrow is absolutely loaded on energy. So let's see how this plays out. Shielding up that first Rock Slide, getting to the Blast Burn here. Let's see if they want to shield up that Tangrowth. They do. Now at this point, I don't know. I think I may... No, we're farming down. No way. No way. We're farming this down. Okay, so we're loaded. There's no energy. We're going to go instantly for this. They have a Chandelure, but this is still going to do a lot of damage because Chandelure is very squishy. Props to them for picking some spice here. All right, so there's a small window of opportunity here. Go in with the Exeggutor, and then swap into our Empoleon to catch this charge move, holding on to our shield. Oh, this is good. Going in with the Exeggutor and taking the win. Let's get it. We needed to hold on to that shield in case that Honchkrow got it off, but we're able to take it out before it's able to get off a charge move. Doesn't really matter because we had a shield. So into the next battle, we're met with a Shadow Swampert here. We have to look out for Earthquake. I think we let this go through, and I do believe it is. Oh, no, Hydro Cannon, so thank goodness. Probably do have Sludge Wave. Maybe just trying to get our shields at this point. They're just going to have to go Hydro Cannon all the way. Going for Earthquake is just going to be a waste. We are getting an Umbreon into the battle here, and we're going to be going in ahead and throwing this Hydro Cannon. And then swapping into our Typhlosion. So, we're, the charge moves from them, they're going to do decent damage to us, but the Typhlosion's Blast Burn is just so stupid strong. Like, I gotta love it. Just wait till you get the Shadow. Wait till Shadow arrives and just see how ridiculous that is. So we're going to go ahead and build up to 2 of these Blast Burns here, holding on to, fairly low health, but we know what we can take. And we're going to go ahead and just farm them down. There's no point in getting off another Blast Burn there and going for another one. They do have 1 shield left, though. Getting a shield out of that Swampert. They're going to be able to farm us a little bit, which is perfectly fine. And what's the play? Do we want to go in with the Empoleon and just absorb it? And they're swapping instantly into a Machamp. Oh, we're going to go into our Exeggutor. That's a GG's. We do have 2 shields left. We're absolutely shielding this up. That Swampert has a bunch of energy, but we're going to hit this as soon as it comes back in and take the win here with our Exeggutor. Fantastic. Let's keep it going here. Alrighty, let's see what we're going to be met with this time. And it is going to be a Shadow Machamp. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Typhlosion here while that Shadow Machamp just absolutely digging in with that counter damage. Almost half health at this point. Going for a Cross Chop, swapping into a Swampert. And we're going to be going for a Blast Burn. Looked like we were trying to hit the Shadow or the Solar Beam. Thinking about it. Going for another Blast Burn here. Maybe they think it's a Solar Beam. Like, nah, there's no way that you can have that ready to go. Maybe we're thinking about farming down, but they're like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and throw that Hydro here and go ahead and take you out. They have 1 shield, we have 1 shield. It's not looking the best, not looking the worst. What we're going to do here, though, is farm this down, let this go through, and we will have a charge move ready to go. And they hit us with an Earthquake, so there goes all the plans. Here comes a Skarmory, so we just back out. And that's how it's been going. Oh, yeah, that's just... I mean, what are you going to do? Hindsight's 20/20, and... you can critique anybody who you watch battle, and you can say you could have done this, you could have done that, right? But nothing you can do if you're hard countered. And we're met with another counter fighter type. Now, I wouldn't say fighter, but it has fighting moves. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Typhlosion because what, they're going to just farm us down? I don't think so. We're not going to swap into our Exeggutor because that's a GG all the way. So what we can do at this point is go in with the Typhlosion and start building up our energy and trying to farm it down, but it is wearing us down. Almost down to nothing. We do have a lot of energy, so we're going to go ahead and throw that Blast Burn now. And we're going to throw another one. Absolutely. Let's get it. We should be able to turn this back around here. Getting another shield, so they are shieldless at this point. And they're going to farm us down, so that's absolutely horrible. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and go in here with our Empoleon. I thought they would maybe farm us or throw their energy right away, but they didn't. Going in here with our Exeggutor, but they have a ton of energy, and they're going to be able to get off another one. This is GG again, and taking them out there, but it doesn't matter. Coming in with Ampharos and taking us out, full 1. All right, into the next battle here. We're going to be met with the Toxicroak. Story of my life, folks. This is what we're dealing with. Okay, this is it. And like I said, it's not like, oh, you switch your team. Okay, well, if I put, I don't know, Shadow Exeggutor in the front, I'll run into Obstagoon, right? Dragonite. Yes, it's the way it goes for me. I swear Niantic put some kill lock on my account. Anyways, we're going to go into our Typhlosion, and they are swapping into their Snorlax here. It's not the worst, not the best, but we're going to be building up to 2 of these Blast Burns, and we're going to go ahead and hit these back to back. See what we have going on here. And taking them out, they want to hold on to that shield. We still have 2 left and a Blast Burn ready to go, which we're going to hit instantly. It doesn't matter what they're going to throw into the battle. And just see if we can get that last shield. Toxicroak, they're letting it go down. See, this is Typhlosion. So this right here is pretty awesome. We're actually able to get to our Blast Burn. It is going to be part ice, so it is going to take quite a bit of damage if it does go through. But anyways, trainers, this is going to be the end of the video here. So if you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up like usual. Really appreciate the support if you do. Gonna go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb, take the win on that Shadow Lapras, and that's a GG. Thanks for watching and take care.